Comprehensible input is the most modern, fun, and engaging way to learn English in the 21st century. And that's exactly why on this video, I'm going to show you 20 new words, actually phrases, related to the gym, to the workout. So you could improve your English, you could have some fun, and also you would know how to get your body in a really good shape. Alright, let me quickly introduce myself, and then we're gonna get started. I'm Sergii, a Ukrainian-American entrepreneur, public speaker, and a tech mentor. I've been helping people from all over the world to become tech professionals for the last 8 years, and now I'm helping people like you to improve your English and actually public speaking. And if you are interested in learning public speaking completely for free, you can join my Telegram channel right here, where I host 1-hour free public speaking classes every Thursday at 10 a.m. by California. Now, let's get started. But before you ever start any type of workout in your entire life, you should always stretch pretty well. Stretch your shoulders, stretch your triceps just by pulling your hand down like this, so you would feel it stretching right here. You should also stretch your neck, your back, by bending down. And when you bend down, you guys will actually also stretch your leg muscles, stretch your hips, and stretch your back. And after you do all the stretches, usually I run for about 30 minutes, and only then I get to actual workout. And you don't have to run fast. As long as you run for 20 to 30 minutes, and even at the beginning, I would recommend you to slowly run about 10 minutes just to get your heart going, just to warm up your body. I'm gonna show them what I have become. I'm gonna burn them all to the ground. And every other day, as a part of my morning routine, after I do my vocal and articulation exercises, I do kind of the warm-up. I do 3 sets of 33 to 34 push-ups to get 100. And I usually do them on fingers just like these. So these are called finger push-ups. I've started doing 24 sets of 25 or even 5 sets of 20s. Then I've switched to 4 sets of 25 push-ups, and now I do 3 sets of 33 and 34 push-ups. I think I could possibly go to 2 sets of 50s, but I feel like that'll probably be a little bit too much at the moment. So let's stick to 3 sets of 33s. And you guys, let me know, how many push-ups can you do in 1 set? Now, I'm going to do my second set of 33. Actually, this time is going to be 34 push-ups. 34. One more set, and we're gonna switch to the next exercise. If I don't work out for 1 week, I feel like I'm a vegetable. I'm a couch potato. But as soon as I do work out, I feel like, wow, I got so much energy. I can turn this world around. Do you feel the same? Now, let's do the last third set of finger push-ups, and then we're gonna move forward to 100 squats afterwards.
All right. Everyone ready? Let's go.
31, 32, 33. We're done with the first exercise. Whew. Woo! I feel my fingers. Jesus Christ. Let me get my protein shake. The next exercise is called squats or to squat. Pretty much sit-ups where you sit down and you stand up. I usually do 2 sets of 50 to get 100 total. And here's how you should do that so you would not mess up your knees. Whenever you sit down, you go only halfway until your butt hits 90 degrees. So from this position, you go into that and then back up. Look at my knees right here. My booty goes backwards. My knees are not going forward. They're staying straight, standing straight, just like before. So let's do that. 100, 3, 4, 5, 49, 50. We're done with the first set. And this exercise is quite amazing if you want to get your booty looking pretty good. Great. Now let's finish the second round of squats, and then we're going to switch to the upper body workout. And this is pretty much your upper body, whatever is up from your waistline. Let's do that. I'm going to raise my hand, and you should try to do the same to warm up your shoulders. Whew. Nice. I feel my shoulders and I feel my leg muscles right here and my booty. Let's move forward. When I was a kid, I was very skinny, just like on this picture right here. But then I started doing some street workout. And street workout means that you literally work out on the street. And back in Ukraine, where I was born, we had pull-up bars. And this is a pull-up bar. It's a bar that you can pull yourself up to the bar. So that's why these exercises are called pull-ups.
Alright, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I need y'all to trust me.
And these exercises, or even just hanging on a pull-up bar, if you cannot do pull-ups, if you cannot pull yourself up as your body is possibly not in good shape, you can simply hang on a bar just like this. And you will be amazed how good it feels for your back when you're just relaxing and hanging. You can hear your spine completely stretching and kind of relaxing. Let me quickly catch up with my breath. As you can hear, probably my heart is beating and I'm running out of breath because I'm doing a lot of exercises one by one without a rest, without a break. So let's take a quick break. I'll catch up with my breath and then we're going to continue. Alrighty, the next exercise is going to be very similar to the one that we just did. We did a pull-up. We pull up to the bar. What I'm going to do now is the next level. When you can do a lot of pull-ups, you should be able to do a muscle up. You can muscle yourself all the way up and push yourself even further. Let me show you how I can possibly do that, because I haven't done it in a while. Just like that. That is, one more time, called a muscle up. And you can do one hand muscle up the way I did it, but if you do a lot of pull-ups very fast, you can pull yourself really high, just like up here, and then you can twist your hands and push yourself up. That is called two hands muscle up or straight muscle up. I'm not sure which country you're from, and by the way, it would be awesome to find that out if you can leave a comment below. But I was born in Ukraine, and in a high school or middle school, we always had bars at the field where we would play soccer and other places, and also would have dips. And dips are pretty much two pipes, just two of these right here. And whenever you grab them and you lower yourself down and you go back up, these are called dips, D-I-P-S. This is a holiday and you've been resurrected. And amazing exercises for your triceps, for your chest especially, and even for some back. I used to do like 40 or 50 per each set. Okay, now I'm going to show you an exercise that you and your parents and your grandparents will love. When you cycle, when you ride a bicycle, you are using your knee juice, which means you're putting some pressure on your knees, right? And when you are exercising, when you're walking, when you're doing this, your knees are creating a juice, pretty much creating a lube, so your knees would have a lube to run with, so they wouldn't be dry. And the thing is, when you get older, you get less and less lube. And one of my friends, who unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago, showed me an exercise that will save your knees for the rest of your lives. Your moms, your dads, and your parents and your grandparents. And I will show you this exercise right now. As I mentioned, when you're walking, your body, your knees are creating lube or juice, but you're also using it or wasting it. Imagine this. How can you create the juice or lube or make it without using it? Well, you should turn around and you should start cycling without putting your weight on your knees. If you do these exercises, if you make 100 rounds every single day, if you have any issues with your knees, you will not have any lube related issues in a couple of weeks. Give it a shot and let me know if it worked. By the way, guys, if you want to improve your confidence and your public speaking skills, I am running free public speaking classes every single Thursday at 7 p.m. by Poland or 10 a.m. by California. And the link for the Telegram channel is right here. Hold on, it's right below this video. Let's continue. And if you guys ever feel like you want to work on your quads, and quads are these muscles, and on your booty as well, this is one of my favorite exercises, and I usually also do 2 sets of 50 lunges. When you make one step forward, you bend down, you bend both of your knees down, and then you raise yourself up or you stand up. And then you make a next step and you do the same thing with the next leg. I usually do 2 sets of 50 of those, and afterwards my quads are burning, my booty is burning. Look at me, right now I'm centered, my body is on the middle between 2 legs, between 2 feet, right? But if you move your weight forward and you stand up pretty much on this leg right here, you'll be amazed how your squats and your booty is going to be engaged, and it will be burning like you've been sitting on a hot rock for an hour. Give it a shot, and I'll do it right now as well. You've had some heartache, some bad thoughts. Ooh, that's burning. And that is burning as well. Let me grab some water and a protein shake. All right, jumping lunges. These are actually called jumping lunges. When you jump and you lunge, are twice more challenging exercises than simply stepping over and doing lunges. Step and lunge, step and lunge. These are twice easier. I usually do 100 of those, but I wasn't able to do 100 of jumping lunges because my heart was literally jumping out of my body. That's a very intense exercise. Let me know, guys, how many jumping lunges could you do? Every morning, actually every other morning, which means one morning I do, one morning I don't, next one I do, next one I don't. That's called every other morning. Every other morning, when I do my 100 push-ups and 100 squats, I also add 100 back dips or bench dips. Same dips as we did, but it's called a bench dips. And I do 2 sets of 50 if I feel like my triceps are not burny enough. So I'll do it now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Woo, whew. That's burning. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that feels amazing. And if you do that every other day, your hands will look pretty damn good. Probably like mine. I remember my dad used to call this a Swedish wall. And I always thought, why is it called a Swedish wall? Was it built in Sweden? I still have no idea. And if you guys know, you should tell me. But you can do a lot of exercises here. The very first one is just to hang on it. And if you can see, when I stretch my kind of back and I relax my entire body, you cannot feel how amazing it. You cannot even imagine how amazing it feels. Second of all, you can do ab curls. And this is a great exercise for your abs. If you want to have a six-pack, I would do these every single day. And when I was a kid, I was also able to do a flag on this thing. I'll show you in the picture right here. I'm not sure I can do it now, but at that time, I could easily hold the flag for quite a few seconds. I guess I need to exercise a little more in order to do my flag again. Some of the most important exercises that I ever done in my life were three of them. The first one you already saw, it was a squat. That builds your entire strength of your legs and a little bit of your back if you are holding a bar on the top of your shoulders. The second, and literally this is my favorite, but also it's the most dangerous exercise in the world, in my opinion, and I'll show you in a sec. It's called a deadlift. Usually you'll have a bar on the floor, just a one straight bar, and you will bend your body, you will grab the bar, and you will raise it. You will lower it down and raise it up. This is the most dangerous exercise, in my opinion, because it's pretty easy to fuck up your back when you do this. It's also easy to fuck up your knees if you bend them that way, if you don't let your booty go backwards, but you keep it in the same spot and you bend your knees like that. That's the worst exercise to do if you don't know how to do it. But if you do, it will build your entire core of the body. This exercise is going to use every single muscle of your body except the tongue and except the weenie. Well, it might even use the weenie, but definitely not the tongue. Your neck is going to be engaged, your shoulders, your triceps, your biceps, your arms, your palms, your fingers, your booty, your quads, every single muscle of your body. Just look at this and tell me which muscle is not getting engaged here. Alrighty, when I do these exercises, I usually try to save time. I'm an entrepreneur, I do a lot of exercises, so what I do, I grab dumbbells and I do this. I do deadlift and pull, pretty much. Deadlift and pull the dumbbells up. Deadlift and pull the dumbbells up. This is a combination. If you have never done any exercises, I would recommend you, if you really want to do it, just to grab very light weights, or first, do it with no weights. Deadlift and pull. Deadlift and pull. Deadlift and pull. And then add some weights, 1 kilo, 2 kilos, 2 pounds, 4 pounds, and raise the weights moving forward. But if you've never done these exercises, consult with a professional before you fuck something up. All right, on this good note, I think it's a good time for me to take a sip of a protein shake. And you guys should sip it too. Now, let's subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below if you have enjoyed this video or not. And if you did not, simply tell me, why do you hate it? You should always stretch pretty well. Stretch your shoulders, stretch your triceps, also stretch your neck, your back. And when you bend down, you guys will actually also stretch your leg muscles, stretch your hips, and stretch your back. So these are called finger push-ups. It's called squats or to squat. Pretty much sit-ups where you sit down and you stand up. And then we're going to switch to the upper body workout. And this is pretty much your upper body, whatever is up from your waistline. But then I started doing some street workout. And street workout means that you literally work out on the street. And back in Ukraine, where I was born, we had pull-up bars. And this is a pull-up bar. Probably my heart is beating and I'm running out of breath because I am doing a lot of exercises one by one. When you can do a lot of pull-ups, you should be able to do a muscle up. You can muscle yourself all the way up and push yourself even further. You can pull yourself really high, just like up here, and then you can twist your hands and push yourself up. That is called two hands muscle up or straight muscle up. And also we have dips. And dips are pretty much two pipes, just two of these right here. Your knees are creating a juice, pretty much creating a loop. You want to work on your quads, and quads are these muscles. And I usually also do 2 sets of 50 lunges. When you make one step forward, you bend down, you bend both of your knees down every morning, actually every other morning, which means one morning I do, one morning I don't, next one I do, next one I don't. I also add 100 back dips or bench dips. Same dips as we did, but it's called a bench dips. It's called a deadlift. Usually you'll have a bar on the floor, just a one straight bar, and you will bend your body, you will grab the bar, and you will raise it. I grab dumbbells and I do this. I think it's a good time for me to take a sip of a protein shake. You have a good one. I'll see you on the next video.